So this is my latest little craft project here. I've always liked the idea of these little vertical growing tower things, and I've been looking at them for a while, and I thought, I'm going to do one of these. So I went to the store, and we got some of these just basic terracotta pots. Now I've since painted them up a little bit. I've put some, I must admit they're not the prettiest flowers I've ever painted in the world, but you know, I just wanted to add a little color to them and give it some pop. We're going to place them right in front of the house here, or close to the front of the door. So anyway, I'm basically starting with a large pot on the bottom. I've got a medium pot here. There's several of these medium pots, and then a couple of the smaller ones that are going to stack over. And what they do is, as you see the progress, they're just going to kind of stack, you know, over, like sit cockeyed on each other. I guess is the best way to say it. So anyway, what I did basically is I just used acrylic paints on them, and it's not going to be very weatherproof, so I'm going to go ahead and seal these up so that they hopefully will endure the weather. And right now I'm just going to use, I've got some just basic clear seal. I'm just going to spray them on here to protect it, but then I also am going to do a brush-on seal around the whole outside too to give a little bit more extra protection. And then that's it. And once I've got them sealed, then I'm going to put them on the rebar, and David will be showing you how David's going to cut the rebar and cut it into the ground and get that all set up for you. Okay? All right, so we've got the rebar cut. We've got our marking there. Like I said, we've marked it somewhere around in here. There's my mark right there, my little Sharpie mark where it's going to go ground level, and he's going to pound it in from here down into the ground. I just got to get in my position here, and then we'll put the pots on. Yep, gonna need a nice tall ladder for this, and a good heavy sledgehammer, and a nice honeydew person to do it for you.
Yeah, far I have to go.
Okay, well, I went ahead and sealed the pots, got the rebar in the ground, and I got my first pot on. And basically all I did was just slide the pot right down on top of the rebar. Now Dave's over here, he's helping me. He decided to help me out here with this project. Anyway, we're mixing up some of our compost and some soil together just to throw inside the pots. So we're going to fill up this pot first, put some plants in it, and put the other one on and stagger them, and you'll see how we go. Alright guys, there you have it. Didn't take too long. Took about maybe an hour total to get everything done, well, besides the painting part of the pots and all that, but I think it looks pretty darn spiffy. It's pizzazzy, just like the sink inside. Now that Dave has got all of this wood split, look at this pile of wood, guys, that splitter that we showed you last month. He's building a wood shed. Desperately needed wood shed so we can get all this wood stacked up and get it nice and organized and get it out of the rain, so it'll be great and dry for winter time. How's it going, Dave? Doing all right with your woodshed?
Oh yeah.
I like your Gomer Pyle hat.
Put 4 little boards up there to hold the roof on. It's just sitting there right now.
Oh, really? And you maneuvered this with the tractor, lifted it up. It was pretty ingenious how you got it up there. I did want to explain too that the roof on this shed we have repurposed. It's the real cool, trendy thing to do these days. This was an old chicken coop shed that we had over here in this corner for like 2 years sitting on the ground, and this is one of the first projects we did when we got here a couple years ago, is we tore down the old chicken house, and we decided, well, this is still in pretty good shape and eventually we'll use it for something, and now we're using it for our woodshed. So there you go, saving money, saving trees, and making life a little easier for us too. Well, I'm up here on the roof of the house. I had to get up here to do some little patching, and I want to give you a little vantage point shot of the shed, the work shed. Dave's coming along, he's almost done with it. You know the old saying that necessity is the mother of invention? Well, I don't know if this is just creativity genius or just sheer redneck. Anyway, what we're constructing right now is going to be what we're going to affectionately call our redneck pool. We're actually making it out of pallets. Of course, it's just going to be a raised pool. It's basically what I'm doing here is I need a swim lane for me to swim in, and we're just going to create a swim lane here with these pallets. Throw some plastic in here and fill it with water and see what happens. Guys, I know this looks super cheesy, but this is the inside of the swim lane, and we just basically threw any old thing from pieces of wood to some old laminate and some cardboard. We just covered up the pallets on the inside, so when we put the plastic in, which is what we're getting ready to do, it won't bulge through the pallet holes. So hopefully we've got it covered up enough to where, and you can see here, we're not going to bring the water level any higher than that, so that shouldn't be a factor, hopefully. We'll see how this goes once we get the plastic in.
And now we come to Earth to see what Wonder Woman is doing. What are you doing now, Wonder Woman? Oh, that's okay. It's raining somewhere else. That's where the wind's coming from. Oh, see.
All right, so we're in the process of filling up our pool.
Generator's running. Water's coming in. And she's waiting for it to reach the high end up there.
Hope I won't drown.
You won't. You're a fishing heart.
All right, guys, so we'll see how this all turns out with our funky little pool.
Okay, we'll come back and check in about an hour.
Here before the wind starts blowing this thing away.
Yeah. Okay, say goodbye.
Bye.
Booyah.
Well, this is the first swimming pool I ever built. And you think I'm getting in there? No, I'm not going in there.
Why not?
This has got to be cold enough to let you in and me out.
Oh, it's not going to be that cold. I had my feet in there. It is
Yeah,
filling up
that's your
pretty good now. We had a little storm come through and give us a shower, and I got soaking wet in here, but I have my feet in there, and it's straight from the well, so it's a little cold right now, but this plastic, this black plastic is going to heat this puppy up.
It's about 53 degrees in there right now.
Yeah, it's not bad. Really, my toes are a little cold.
That's California ocean water.
Yeah.
That's where I went through training in.
Anyway, guys, check it
So
out.
I don't want to go in again.
Okay, guys, looky here. The redneck pool is almost full of water. This has been actually our second attempt to get it right. Uh-oh, yep. We're just getting some rain clouds passing over here. But getting it filled up. And the tour, of course, is going to be able to keep this thing clean and sanitized if I don't have any filtration system. But I'm hoping, I'm working out a couple ideas on that. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't have to drain it out too much. Refill it. But anyway, that'll be my little swimming hole, at least for a while. Well, folks, right here you're looking at this empty space hole. The last time we're going to see it like this, because we're getting a construction crew coming in today who are going to be building us a workshop, big workshop shed right in this space, all along this area. So this is exciting, yay! And so the work begins. There you have it. In 2 days, 2 guys built this shed. It amazes me how fast they were at building this darn thing. It takes us a long time to build something, but when you got the right tools and everything's kind of pre-cut, it makes it a lot faster. But anyway, now it comes our turn. I got to get in here and stain the thing, stain it down, and obviously we'll finish off the bottom, and we got to do the interior. Talking about putting a little deck on it. Let's see, the inside, it's not much to see right now. Basically just a big, huge room that needs to be finished off. So yeah, go. It's going to be a workshop. Latest project.